Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Emily. Welcome to my live. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. Let's end this week with some Rimmon cushion. This is from a skincare company, Rimmon. You can see how it gives you glass skin. I have already done my morning skincare routine. Now I'm going to add some more skincare infused makeup with this cushion. Now, as you can see, with this cushion, I just flipped my sponges over, because if you flip this over, you will get a whole new, I used a pair of tweezers, and I just flipped them over, and it's like I have a brand new foundation. Also, these come with a refill. So if you use a lot of makeup, if you use a little makeup, this is very light coverage. It is buildable. And good morning, everybody. Can't see my live yet. So just comment hi. And there I go. There I am. So I am between two colors. I'm between 21 light and 23 natural beige. So I like to mix these two colors when applying. These do come with little puffs that you can apply with. They come with it. But I like to use a brush to apply. Hey, Jess. Let's see if we can get comments coming in. If not, you use hemostats? Yeah. Say you're a nurse without saying you're a nurse. Robin. So I like to use a brush. So, but since I flipped them, I do have a lot on top. See, it's making a mess, but that's okay. But I do like to use both these colors mixed together to form my perfect shade. And with this brush, all you have to do is just get the makeup on there. And this dries instantly. You don't have to worry about going back and blending it. And I happen to think this is very beautiful foundation. It's light. It feels like your skin. It is transfer proof. And this will last you all day. And it is infused with the best Korean skincare in the world. So it's like you're wearing your skincare as a foundation. And it is just so pretty. And it's so easy. It dries instantly. It is a combination of liquid, cream, and a little bit of powder. And that's why you can get such, and look how quickly you can have this on. And this is really, it feels like I have nothing on my skin. But I've got the coverage. This makeup also does well in the heat. I mean, in under, what time is it? Under 5 minutes, I have got this foundation on, and look how beautiful it is. It still gives you that dewy, fresh look. And like I said, it's buildable, so I like to put a little extra where I have a little extra redness. And I just hold it in my hand like this, and I can just dip into both my colors. And that's it. That's it for the foundation. But there's more. I happen to, of course, I love playing in makeup. I love new things. So I can do a full face of this makeup with the cushion. Now this is Fair. This is the lightest color that Rimmon makes. And I can use that as my brightening shade. I'm going to use my smudge brush to just dip into it and place it in the areas I want to brighten, which is basically your T-zone. You can still get your what's the word I'm looking for? It's early, guys. No caffeine for me. I have cut out Coca-Cola out of my diet almost completely. So I've been drinking mostly water. I think it has really shown in my skin that I have started drinking water instead of all that Coke. And see, I've got my T-zone brightened with just a little bit of lightening of the lighter shade. Now, here's another one. This is my, let's call it my Bronzer. This is Deep. Now this is the darkest color that Saint makes. And I like to use it to really give my face that dimension. But you don't have to get all these colors that I've gotten. I actually didn't get them immediately. Over time, I just added to my collection. But I'm so glad that I did, because these are going to last me so long. Hey, Robin, put in the chat how long your cushion foundation, Rimmon. Thanks, Jess. This is Rimmon, not Saint. Robin, put in the chat how long your cushion foundation has lasted you. Just like a little testimonial, right? But I'm telling you, with the refills that come with this, it's gonna last. I think I need to flip this cushion too, and it's so easy. When it starts getting dry and you're thinking, oh no, I'm running out of makeup, all you gotta do is take tweezers, or like Robin, over 6 months, yeah, this lasts. So if you have hemostats, use hemostats. If you have tweezers, all you have to do is grab it And look at all of that makeup underneath there. You just flip it over. And it's just like brand new. You can do this multiple times. So now I'm going to go back in. See? Now you can really see what I'm trying to do with my jawline. Need it snatched. This will still shadow my double chin, turkey neck. Like I said, this is non-transferable. It will not transfer. And when I say for Remain Color over 6 months, but other, I don't know. Still have the originals. Yeah. There's your testimonial that these last. And for around, I think it's around $55. The prices may have gone up a little bit. Might be $57. I don't know. And with the free refill, you have a year's worth of foundation. You really can't beat that price. With a stick, right? And you can use this just like you use your Saint. All the right places. It's so easy to work with. See, barely any effort at all I have got on this makeup. And I've got Dimension, I've got the brightening, I've got my main shades, and I don't have to blend it. It just goes on and it stays on. This is really, really a nice foundation. And like I said, I don't think you can get a year's worth of foundation for $55 anywhere else. And it's so good for your skin. And you love them, Robin? Yeah, I dropped my brush. Big surprise. All right. I still love my Saint, but every now and then, at least once or twice a week, I will reach for my Rimmon. Okay, now the rest of the face is probably going to be Saint, because Rimmon does not have eyeshadows, mascaras, which I need to warm up my mascara. And let's see, over 6 months. Okay. If you have any questions or you're interested in trying this Rimmon foundation, then just put Cushion in the chat, and we will talk. All right. So for my Saint, I'm going to do my cheek color and my eyes. Saint and Rimmon go so well together. Even if you want to do just your main shade and use Saint for the rest of your face, like your Saint Contour, your Saint Brightening, they go so well together. I did pink yesterday, right? No, Wednesday. Let's, what other colors do I have? I've got Huckleberry, which I really like, but Huckleberry's kind of a pink. Let's do something different. All right, let's start with Daylily. This is Daylily. She is very light, right? Which, if you're going for the lighter look, which we are today, we'll put a little of this Daylily on. You can use nude. Daylily does have a hint of pink, but she's very subtle. She's very pretty. And she'll give you just that little pop of color that your cheek needs. And she will go with anything, any eye color, I think anything. Daylily. She's very pretty. And I thought we'd do some browns for the eyes. We've got a lot of pretty browns in our collection. I feel like Saint has a lot of browns, as a matter of fact. But the more I use them, the more I love them. So I think I'm going to use, I'm shuffling these around so I can get one out that I think I want to use. Basic. This is Basic. And I'm going to get my this is a Saint brush, and the rest of the stuff is Saint. But my foundation is Roman, my cheek color is Saint, and now my eyeshadow is going to be Saint. Hi, Sammy. Thank you. I think it's very pretty too. So we're going to start with Basic. I'm going to use the fluffy side of my brush. And I am just going to place a little bit of her on the hood of my eye. If you have hooded eyes, this is going to, these are also buildable, these eyeshadows. If you have hoods, these are going to give you some lift, which is what we all want, right? We all want to have a little bit of lift in our life, because my 56-year-old lids are a little droopy. But there are tricks and tips to really bring these up. Has anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? I am not working today, believe it or not. I'm going to go visit my daughter in Purcell, Oklahoma, which is a couple hours away. It's really close to Oklahoma City. I'm going to spend the weekend with her and her boyfriend, and they're in their new house, and I'm really excited. I have some china that I never use that I'm going to give to her. She got herself a china cabinet, and she really wants that china. So I'm going to pack up the china and take it with me so we can put it up in her china cabinet. And then I'm going to go visit my mom on the way. Basic. I love her. I think she's so pretty. All right, next color. Let's do, I think this is Cocoa. I love Cocoa. I can do it all in one. No, this is Philly. I love Philly. Philly is a darker color. Cocoa is very pretty as well. But Philly, I use her probably more than any other darker brown because, like I said, I think she's a very warm brown. So I'm going to use the smaller side of my brush. And I'm just going to put a little Cocoa, or Philly, it's Philly, in the outer part of my eyelid. To give our eye look a little depth. And I'm going to bring it up into my, the crease a little bit. So when I open my eyes, I can see it. Isn't Philly pretty? I'm always fascinated with how they come up with these names for these eyeshadows. Saint has got very, very unusual, but I like them. You always think, like, where is the origin? How did they think those up? Gotta talk about my grandbaby for a minute. You can call it a milestone. He'll be 6 months old on the 20th, right? He's starting to show a little personality. You know, if he doesn't like something, he's going to tell you. But yesterday morning, for the first time, he fell off the bed. And his mom she felt so bad. But everybody's baby falls off the bed. Am I right? It's kind of like a rite of passage. But their bed's close to the floor and it was carpet. Of course he wasn't hurt. But it hurt Mama more than it hurt him. So just, you know, a little something that happened yesterday. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I plan on having a good time. She's going to take me. She said she's going to take me to this antique store, and it's like, she said it's the size of Lowe's. If you guys have a Lowe's where you are, it's like a Home Depot, but it is huge. So I'm looking forward to that. And then she asked me if I wanted to go to a movie. I don't really have to do a lot. I just want to see her, you know? All right, that's Philly. She's very pretty. Okay, now I'm going to use, this is Drift. We're going to put a little bit of Drift. I think Drift would be perfect with this look. She is a shimmer shade. Everyone should have Drift in their palette, because she's a beautiful illuminator and just a beautiful shimmer shade. She's like a champagne shimmer, the best way I can describe her. And she will also go with just about any look that you are using. She does want to entertain me. She does. And she said, well, me and Cash went one weekend and we spent 3 hours in there, but we don't have to spend 3 hours in there this time. I'm like, girl, as long as my knee holds up, I can stay in there as long. I love antique shopping. All right, antique shopping is fun. All right, I know I use this for my foundation, but I'm going to use this to put a little bit of Drift, just to wake my eyes up. Right where the eye boogers go, right? I'm also going to put a little Drift up here. Oh, I haven't blended yet. We'll blend. I haven't done my eyebrows, but that's okay. We don't have to do my eyebrows today. I'm not going to work. All right, let's blend this a little bit, just with the tip of your it's called Antique City. Oh, I haven't been antique shopping in a long time. Who knows? I may come home with something if it'll fit in my car. But around here, it's better to subtract than to add. I don't have room for anything, really. Guess I could store it in my garage if I just have to have it, right? So Sammy has no plans. Now that's a pretty eye look. Okay, let's just do a very simple lips. Let's see what I want to do. Let's just do a lip oil. You guys want to do a lip oil? We can do Desert Sunset again. This is just one of Saint's new lip oils, and she's really pretty. She's a little darker than Nude. But these lip oils go on so smooth. And I've noticed wearing these lip oils, they do not seep into the little lines around my mouth. I think it's because the formula is a little, it's a thicker oil. So, yeah. This is my simple, easy look with my Rimmel foundation, my Saint lip and cheek and eyeshadow, and I need a little mascara on my bottom lashes. Maybe just a little. Yeah, there were a lot of antique shops. I wish I could have went. It sounds like time for another trip. Oh, man. I would love to go. I would love to go to New Orleans and see Jess. I would love it. And see you too, Sammy. All right. So a little mascara. I've got my falsies on the top. So I don't have to worry about putting mascara on. That's my favorite thing about falsies. And these are new. I told you guys on Monday that I bought these new lashes, and they are the curved lashes. I love them. I only had to put 3 pieces on each side because the bands, they were wider. So I had to use, I mean, I didn't have to use a lot of clusters. I have on 3 on each side. And they have not poked my eye. They have not bothered me. So I think these are my new favorite lashes. I got them on the TikTok shop, and they've been promoting these curved instead of straight. They're a little bit curved. The only thing I will tell you about these lashes is that since they are curved, they are a little more difficult to get out of the pan. You know what I mean? Because to grab and to pull off the glue strip that they're, or the whatever strip that they're on, that was a little harder, but not so hard where I tore up the lashes. And I got them off. And I was pleasantly surprised that I just needed 3 on each eye. And they're size 4, they're all the same size. They're size 14s. So, that makes it just easy for me just to grab and put on. So you can buy them all in one color, or you can buy the kit with different, all one color, all one size, or you can buy the kit with different sizes. If you like to, you know, do a fade or whatever. But I like them. I'll probably order some size 12s because I like to wear 14s, but sometimes I just feel like putting on like a size 12. But I really like these. I like the lashes. I've worn them for a week and I like them. We do need to pick a brand. They are just the Glovane, and they just like this. And these are the Winky. Of course, they come in different styles. I picked the Winky, and see, I just took off 6 from my whole face, my whole eyes. But yeah, these are the Glovane. I don't know how many different brands are out there. You come across them and you're like, well, I may have spent $20. Maybe $25 with like shipping and handling. But I really like them. You're very welcome. All right. If you have any more questions, put them in the chat. I will answer them. I always answer every comment that you guys make. I like the interaction. So if you have any questions or you want to try the cushion foundation, I can help color match you to your right shade. Questions about eyeshadows, lip oils, anything about Saint, Remon Skincare. I am your girl. Me. I'm here. I'm here for you. So just, just put it in the chat and I'll answer you and I'll help you and we will become beauty besties and you're stuck with me. Ask these ladies. You're stuck with me for life. All right, guys, I love you. I want you to have a fantastic weekend and I will see you Monday morning. I got some stuff to do. I've got a busy morning. That's why I decided to get up and go ahead and do my live this morning. I haven't packed a bit. I haven't done anything, so I'm going to pack. And then, like I said, I'm going to go spend some time with my mom. And, I'm looking forward to it. So, I will see you guys Monday morning. Everyone have a safe and fantastic weekend.